Hi everyone, I'm going to give you a very short tutorial about another math resource that we use called Successmaker. Now, this is also related to our two other math resources, Into Math and Savvis, but it's a little bit more geared toward giving you additional practice. So when you sign in, you're going to use the same one that you use to log in to your Chromebook. It just doesn't need at students.mullicaschools.com. When you log in, you're going to see the program that is specific to you. You're going to click that. It usually comes up with a very short little intro with a video.
Choose a character. If you don't choose a character in 30 seconds, one will be chosen for you.
So if you do wish to choose a character, make sure that you click through and see one that you really like. I'm thinking this one will be a good one. And then you will see that you're going to immediately have some questions. So this first one,
choose the square that is not purple.
it may seem easy at first. It usually does start a little simple first, but it is practice. So a lot of times it's going to ask you some different questions and go through a whole process. And as you do each question, it may get easier, it may get more challenging depending on how you are doing. So for instance, I'm going to choose the square that is not purple, which is this one right here.
Way to
And
do
hit
it!
done.
This is the square that is not purple.
And it will usually read everything to you as well, which is great. And if you need it to be reread to you, you can hit the audio button again to play it again. Hit next.
Choose the hexagon that is not purple.
So again, I'm going to make sure that I read through all those directions and click the one that is not purple.
Perfect! This is the hexagon that is not purple.
There are also some different types of tools on the left-hand side. You'll see that there are tools such as a protractor, a ruler, and a scratch pad. It doesn't have a calculator currently. There's also some reference materials. So maybe you need to find out the formula for a cube. It'll actually give you the volume formula and the surface area formula as well. Maybe you need to know measurements. So you want to figure out how to find the length of something. They give you the length for different measurements and conversions for both the customary, the metric, and going from customary to metric as well. And they also have symbols. So maybe you would like to see some roots and power symbols. It'll actually show you them. And that way, when you're going through some of the problems, you can use this to understand what it's asking you. Another great tool is the glossary. This is where you can get definitions for different terms. So maybe I didn't know what a hexagon is. I can put that into the dictionary. Click it, and it'll actually show me what it looks like. So I would then be able to identify that that is the hexagon. You can also check your progress. So with your progress, it actually is going through different steps. As you can see right here, there's 4 different ones right now. It'll tell you how many you have correct, how many total questions you have done, the percent correct that you have so far, and then it'll give you different colors. So depending on your progress, it'll tell you how you were doing. Right now, I can't click anything down here yet, but it'll look different as you go through it. Finally, you can also hit volume, and that can help you change the volume. And if you need to close it, you can just hit close. But you can then end your session. So if you do want to end it, just hit yes or no. I'll do one more example problem just to show you how it starts to change.
How would you like to solve the problem? 45 minus 26.
So With this one, now you can see that it is moving on to a different skill. Now it's doing a type of subtraction problem with regrouping. So if we want to solve it step by step, so maybe you want to know, how do I regroup because I can't do 5 minus 6?
Subtract. Enter the answers.
So it's actually doing part of the problem for you. It's showing you that they had to borrow the 4 to then keep the 3 up here and then add 10 to here. So then you would have to put in your numbers. So I would put in 15 and then I would solve it. 15 minus 6 is 9. 3 minus 2 is 1. Once you put that in, you can hit done
Nice work.
and it'll show you if you got all parts correct.
45 minus 26 equals 19.
Now, as I said, it might start out kind of easy, but as you progress, it's going to change depending on whether you are doing super and you're getting all your answers correct, or if you may need some more practice. I hope that this helps. Again, this is in addition to your Into Math and your Savvis book, your online book and work that you're doing.